Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a HiBoost Travel 3.0 Explorer X cell phone booster. Now this is going to be used for, just like you can see on the picture here, to boost that signal when you're overlanding. So this one specifically was built for the overlanding and off-road scene, so exactly what we're going to be using it for. I've never actually used one of these before, so this will be completely new to me. I've heard really good things. Looks like it comes with this pretty cool mount. So you're going to get right off the box the booster outside, Omni antenna, inside panel, DC, let's see, outside cable, folding mount bracket, and a couple other accessories. We're going to go ahead and open this up, see what we got, and then we're going to give you an install video to see how we're going to put it on the Chevy Colorado. So obviously with the antenna, you want to get it as high as you can, and we'll see. So it says stay connected while traveling in far to reach places with HiBoost Travel Explorer X cell phone booster. It's designed to improve 3G, 4G LTE, and 5G signal for multiple cellular devices on any cellular network. So we're going to actually see how true that is. We actually don't get very good signal here at the house. So because we don't have a scheduled trip, but we will do a follow-up on this, we're going to actually do it at the house. I have one bar with T-Mobile here in Virginia Beach at my house, which if you guys can do the math on that, I don't understand either. But let's go ahead and get this open so we can see what we got in the package. Right. Standard user manual. We'll kind of go over this and you can kind of see what you got in there. All right. Oh, that's kind of nice looking, isn't it? So there's the HiBoost. So this has rubber, so it's very grippy. It's maybe 2 pounds, give or take. So we've got one portion, looks like a portion of the antenna. We're going to have some of our bands to secure it. Looks like an antenna bracket. Nice, that's a heavy duty mount right there. And it looks like we have a knot, this will be able to pinch depending on what type of rack you have. And this will be nice because once it's up on top, of course, it's probably too tight for me to undo it here. All right, we'll show you how to get that undone once I can undo that. So it can be powered by AC. This here is going to be your inside panel antenna. So that's the inside antenna of your AC power. So what I might do is I might end up running the AC power to the, DC power supply. I might end up running the DC power supply from my my bed of the truck where I have the DC power supply. We'll see which one works the best. Holy crap, that's a big antenna. Look at that sucker. That's kind of cool looking once we get this all put together. Looks like we just have a couple of little accessories here. What do we got here? So it looks like this is like some extra accessories. This looks like it's some like 3M tape, and it may be for this, or you can cut it for the pad. But we'll get into that once I get this. Like I said, I've never actually put one of these together before, so we're gonna work together. We got the mounting, some mounting hardware. Of course, our the giant spring, so this thing can go back and forth. And just a couple other little knickknacks, you know, for mounting. Yes, some Velcro in here. So just to give you guys a look, this is everything you get with your package here. So it's quite a bit. I'm gonna go off cam and I'm gonna see how I want to put this all together, and once I have a good idea, we'll come back on, I'll explain it to you. and then we're gonna go out to the truck and see how to mount it up from there. I'm dumb. If you don't turn this, you pull it out. And then it sets. So just to show y'all how we did this. So these attach all together, these poles. And it has an adapter here where this wire can slide out. So you can get this washer, and then it seats. See how it doesn't move? It'll seat in here. So you can screw this on. Ideally you want to Loctite this, so just to keep in mind that that's going to be the best option is to Loctite this stuff. Let me see. Let's see if I can do it this way, maybe it's a little easier. Come on. I don't want to. There it goes. A little easier to do it upside down. Alright, so it'll look just like that. Alright, just so y'all can see here, my phone, I only have one bar, which is crazy, right? Even though I live in the city. This is the app you need. It's called Signal Advisor. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to download this app a second. Now that we have this assembled, we're going to go ahead and go through these instructions. They're pretty simple. The next step really for us is to figure out how we want to mount this. Now this can be mounted on a track, on a bar. You can even mount the bracket to a flat surface, which means you could probably use a mole panel. And then it looks simple enough. We're just going to connect the DC power supply to the booster and we're going to fire it up. Alright y'all, so I'm going to show you how this works real quick. So basically, if this was to be stowed away, you would have this completely on the side here, just like that. That's how you would stow that, so you can drive or do whatever. This cable runs down here, attaches to the HiBoost. This amplifies the signal, and this antenna here pushes that signal out. We're going to be using the Anchor Solix C1000. And you're probably thinking, well, how is this going to work? Because when this is out, you know, what are we going to do here? Well, this is an access gate. So we're going to lift that sucker up so it goes all the way up. Okay, so all we're going to do, we're going to power this on here. And when you power this on, oh, whoops, maybe I just need to actually turn the unit on. There it is. It's pulling 10 watts. As you could have seen before, my phone only had like 2 bars, 1 bar. It's crazy. I don't know, can y'all see that? And now it has, literally, it jumped up to well, all the bars, I guess. So what we're gonna do real quick is I'm gonna kind of do a rundown of that app. So we're gonna go into the hookup here. Gosh, I know it's hard for y'all to see. So if it gives you this prompt, it's just telling you to make sure the device is properly within a proper distance. I don't know if you all can see this. I'm gonna put it down here. But everything is good. So you got super, good, super, and then good. And that's because you got the we've got that antenna placed in the correct area. So y'all, it's that simple. You hook that up, you know, you put it, you can hook it to your solar generator, you can hook it up to your DC port, and then so ideally this would want to go, you can go inside the truck for, you know, this is just a temporary test here. This would go inside the truck, and then because you really want this antenna inside the truck when you're moving. However, if you were just using this for the campground, there's nothing wrong with where you got this. As long as you're within, I think they say between like 10 and 15 feet or so, you know, give or take, with this, you'll be fine. Obviously, if you walk too far away from this, your signal's not going to bounce, because what this is doing, again, just to explain it one more time, this receives the signal, this boosts the signal, this transmits the boosted signal to your devices, which run on all different types of bands. The other cool thing about this is you can pretty much put it anywhere you want. So depending, this is the mount that I use temporarily. It's really easy. So you could wrap this around a tube. You could put this on the mole panel like I have now. I could end up drilling these holes out a little bit, putting this into a channel nut here, which may end up being something I do. I kind of would want to put it in this channel because this tent is big, or I could even put it on top of the tent. Ideally, like I had said, you would want to have a roof rack. I think it'd be perfect like right here on the roof rack. Then you can lay the antenna down backwards and then pop it up when you're on at camp. But I mean, this thing did great. I went from 1 to 2 bars here, all the way up to, well, all my bars. I think I have all bars now. You can see it there. That's pretty wild. So yeah, it did exactly what it's supposed to do, and it's super simple to set up. I mean, all you got to do is, depending on your application, you figure out how you want to get it inside your vehicle, or you don't, or you keep it in the back. You just don't want this unit itself getting wet. So I've got a tonneau cover if I was to keep it back here, and then that's how we wanted to set it up for camp. Then hey, we got cell phone service at camp, and then of course you put this somewhere central in the campsite if you wanted to run it like that. And I mean, it's easy. This literally only took like a minute to put up here. So obviously I wouldn't drive without 4 bolts being in there and having a permanent solution. But temporarily, to show you guys how it works, I mean, this works really well. So it's definitely worth checking out. If you guys are ever in the market for you know, a booster or anything like that, you really can't go wrong with this one. It's easy, it's simple to install. The antenna is super easy. Everything is really easy to put together, and mounting it is just going to be application dependent on where you want to do it. There's probably 101 different ways that you can actually mount this thing. And the unit itself is maybe 2 pounds. It's pretty light. They do give you some adhesive, so you could stick it, if you want to stick it in the floor or underneath your seat in the cab. You could even build something, you know, for the back here, or you keep it portable like I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to keep it portable. And while I'm running maybe a fridge off my DC, I might have this power the booster, especially when we stop to camp. That's what we're really using it for. We use a lot of GMRS radios while we're on the trail. So camping is really where you want to maybe get a phone call in, or you want to get some service of some sort. And that's really what we're going to be focusing on using it for. So guys, check out the HiBoost. It's a great product. It's very well put together. The mounting system is awesome. And just remember, it's going to be application dependent. If you got a roof rack, you're golden. I wouldn't put it on a bumper. You want to try to elevate it up as high as you can, of course, so you get the best signal. And we just got lucky. So my access gate, you know, when it flips up, I mean, it puts that sucker right up there. Another option would be to put it on top of the tent. Even when it's open, you know, you can angle that mount any way you want, so it'll still be angled. So you know, there's a ton of different ways you can do it, and I'm sure you guys will find the application for you to do it. But it's important to have a little bit of cell service sometimes when you're out in the boonies. Shoot, I don't even have any cell service barely while I'm here sitting at my house. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you guys took something away from this video. And go ahead and give HiBoost a try. And I don't think they're going to let you down. I think it's a great product, and it's going to work out for any application that you decide to use it on. God bless, and have a great day.